Well, and I think what bothers me most is, okay, that sounds great. That sounds really cool. I could listen to this stuff in my car. But if it's not really Amy Lee, if it's not really, you know, Trace Atkins or some real country singer singing it,
Yeah,
or actually David Coverdale's voice from Whitesnake,
right.
am I really attached to it? And it
Yeah.
almost even feels like I'm cheating a little bit on art. Does it make
Yeah,
sense?
no, it does, definitely, and you and I talked a little bit. We know not all artists write their own music,
Sure.
but
But it
w
at least says it in the booklet that they didn't.
somebody
Right.
wrote it,
Right.
and when we hear the music, it's something that connects to us,
Mm.
and, I have a son who, he was talking about this artist, this rapper, and he died, and he was devastated
Mm.
because to him, that artist got him through a hard time with his music.
Mm.
There was a connection there.
Yeah.
Where's the connection when it's AI? There is none.
Mm-mm.
So what does that leave us? What does that leave us without? Where is this leading us to even?
Yeah. Not in good places, I don't think.
No, when I was a kid, you listen to the music and yeah, you pop the cassette tape in
Right.
and you go to the concert and the guy's there.
Right.
He's up on the stage. And then the whole, Milli Vanilli thing. You know? And that was a big thing, but now AI, like, there's not even a person attached to it. They're gonna go up there and they're just gonna play the music and they're gonna lip sync to it again?
Well, you know what's interesting? I mean, going down a wholly totally different avenue of faking it. Now Milli Vanilli was a totally different case, but there are times when performers are lip syncing
Yeah.
because they're resting their voice, but they still have
An
an
obligation to
obligation to
yeah,
be
that's true.
somewhere. And then, a lot of these older bands, I don't know if you've seen it, but like backtracking has been a real big deal where they'll have a recording in concert that
Yes.
doesn't necessarily mean they're not singing, but they may not be hitting the high
They're
notes
not
the way they
hitting the
used to do
notes.
them,
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and so that's a huge deal for a lot of people. I don't know how to feel, honestly.
And the majority, you guys that were listening, do you care or are you just happy being entertained?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point
It's,
too. That's a good conversation to have. What does it matter to you, and who does it matter to?